Hello and welcome back, beautiful people. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Lydia and I am the Witch of Multirealms. Today we are doing a reading for those who have been seeing 3 2s or 4 2s. So 222 or 2222. Before I begin the reading, I would like to remind everybody that this is a general and collective reading. So please take whatever details that you resonate with. If you know that this is your story or situation, you will know consciously and subconsciously. Usually you do know this is a situation. So please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind for others. This is also a timeless reading, and whatever time you might find this reading, it's just that Spirit has a message for you. Also, last but not least, please do not let tarot dictate the outcome of your life, and do not leave the power in whatever reading outcome is. So if you do not claim it, you do not resonate, then of course you do not have to. Tarot is not fortune telling. It's not a set in stone outcome of whatever your life is meant to be. You have to put in the action and to manifest the outcome. So yeah, you know the whole stuff. Okay, so I'm going to start by shuffling and taking 3 cards for 3 piles. You may connect with intuitively with each of the card energetically, or choose according to the number, which is pile 1, 2, or 3. And I will be leaving timestamps in the description box below. So I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck for the significator cards. Okay, Spirit, please give us 3 cards for today's group that has been seeing 222 or 4 2s. Can I have 1 card, please? 1 card, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Right, so we have 3 cards here. First card is for pile 1. First card is 10 of Swords. Very interesting. Very beautiful card and interesting card. Second is Ace of Wands. Card number 2. And card number 3 is Father of Wands. Also in traditional tarot deck, Father of Wands is King of Wands. Okay, so I will be putting the timestamps in the description box below. You may navigate to the pile that you intuitively are drawn to. Alternatively, you may also cross-watch if you're drawn to more than 1 pile. Yeah, and I'll see you at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. This is a reading for those of you who has chosen pile 1 or card 1, which also is a significator card, 10 of Swords. It's a very interesting illustration here. I was actually observing it the moment the card came out. 10 of Swords here, as opposed to the so the traditional deck, 10 of Swords is 10 swords in the back, in a guy's back where he's lying face down on the ground. This 10 of Swords is very interesting because there are 10 swords in a bowl, which of course reminds us of, you know, bullfights, people throwing spears and swords at a bull. And actually, what's even more interesting is that there's 1 sword that pierces both the bull's eye in a horizontal manner. And you know how we talk about bullseye. Bullseye is like when you get something right on target, when you have something like you pierce the bullseye, you got something right on target. And by saying one of the sword that you have here has pierced the bullseye, I think it feels a lot like whatever, you know, swords being all very mental, memories, perhaps past memories. Perhaps one of the past memory that you have is the Achilles heel. Is the one thing that is causing the Achilles heel, that has the bullseye in a sense, like really got you at where it matters. So we're gonna see, okay? I'm gonna read out to you your tea leaves. I have picked out some tea leaves for you. You have here tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Interesting card. What a juxtapose to your Ten of Swords. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And one more, good fortune. Beetle, good fortune. Okay, so I'm going to be picking out cards from the traditional Rider-Waite deck to ask Spirit to give me an idea of what your situation is. Spirit, please tell me what's the situation and message that you have for those in pile number 1. Okay. Spirit gave me a lot of cards. Feels like they want to tell me quite a lot of things in one go. Okay, so right off the bat, sorry, not right off the bat, right off the gut feeling, seeing Ten of Swords reminds me, like I mentioned just now, like there's past memory, the effect of certain past experience that you might have that, of course, you're still unable to let go of. That one very thing, of the many past bad experiences and memories, one such memory might be the thing that lands the bullseye, the thing that is the one hurt or one pain that actually matter. Huh? I feel like in this essence, Spirit is saying that in your situation, you have an idea. Okay, so this might pertain to some of you, of course, that this really has to do with you in your business. I truly do not see anything that might be relationship, like home family relationship or romantic relationship related. I see this has more to do with some kind of business. Like maybe you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, or something of that sort. Because there is an emperor energy here, there's a king energy here. And of course, there's Ace of Swords. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Your first card is Ace of Swords. You have the Hierophant. You have Two of Wands. You have Chariot, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands. There's a lot of cards he gave me, trust me. King of Swords, and lastly, the Tower. So I think to sum this up, and what Spirit is trying to tell me is that you're feeling some level of insecurity right now. You're definitely not fully okay. I mean, considering there's a tower here, you're definitely in a moment of insecurity regarding something that has to do with an enterprise or business. Again, like I said, if this resonates for you, I hope it is about business. If it's not business, it might be about you doing some kind of project or work. Okay, you might be having, it might be something that you truly enjoy. I can see here that you are on a journey to try this out from a more passionate perspective. But at the same time, you're trying to keep a level-headed mind, because some things might not seem as simple as they are. And I think this is all coming to you because of your past experiences. It's teaching you how to keep a clear mind. And nothing short of divine clarity and guidance. Actually, I think perhaps one of the past experiences you had that was, like I said, the thing that strike you the hardest, that really was the bullseye that caused you the pain and the hurt, is definitely the one thing that you are most guarded about. And Spirit is saying, yes, you are clear about that. That is true. In many ways, you are being guided to remember this experience, because it would do you well that while you're on this journey to develop whatever you're developing in business, or like I said, it could be business, it could be at work or a project. While you are pursuing this with a lot of passion, with a lot of excitement, and I see the Knight of Cups here, you're definitely feeling very passionate about this endeavor. Knight of Cups coupled with Eight of Wands shows that you are not hesitating. The fast moving speed, the excitement, coming in like that, it's like you don't hesitate, you just go for it. But when you do not hesitate and you just go for it, you're also in some ways very brilliantly connected to some kind of knowing what to do and what not to do, so as to help you navigate every challenging thing that's coming your way. So I don't even feel like there is something like it does not feel like something negative, or like Spirit is warning you of anything. If anything, it felt like they are just here to affirm that you continue on this path, and resources and good fortune will come your way. It somehow feels like that. I know, while you have the Tower card here, it might seem a bit scary, but I don't even feel like they are giving you a warning of any sort. If they're saying it's like, oh, Tower moment is gonna come. Like, you kind of know. You don't come across, the energy that you have here does not come across to me like you're worried or fearing or lacking in any way. Because the fact that there is Ace of Swords coupled with the Hierophant here, it feels like you are very sure of some kind of knowledge. That there is some kind of, like the Hierophant is the authority, the source, the structure of consciousness guiding you, and like you are learning while you're being taught by the divine certain things with the idea that you are meant to know. Thus the Ace of Swords. And then in Two of Wands, you may still be on the, you're holding back a little, but it shows that you have stepped into the Chariot moment. You have allowed the clarity and the idea, or whatever that you learn in the cosmic lessons that you have learned, given you that confidence to be in your Chariot moment. which is to be guided, to be led on this chariot, on this journey, not worrying about what's behind you and then just forging ahead. Of course, then comes your Knight of Cups with the Eight of Wands energy. It so very much shows me that you have enthusiasm. You do not hesitate. You don't even feel like insecurity, like should I or should I not. It is a passion pursuit. Okay, I want to know if Spirit actually has other things they want to tell you. Otherwise, like, what is this? Okay, Spirit, please tell us about this Ten of Swords energy, please. Please clarify for us. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So you got the Knight of Wands in reverse and you got the Six of Swords in reverse. Spirit is saying that, yeah, in this Ten of Swords, which again, I point out, is very interesting, right? When you have Ten of Swords and the one sword going through the bullseye, something, that one sword that went through the bullseye hurt you so much. It's teaching you how to be prudent with your movement. Not to rush in, not to be impulsive. It's okay to be excited and enthusiastic, but go in with prudence and go in at... You see, Knight of Wands, if upright, would be super excited, would just totally be charging into a situation. But when they give it to me in reverse, it feels like you could be this, but you have chosen to not be. And so it's like a more held back. Like the potential is there, you know, the potential is there, but you're held back. And why so? Why so? Because this is a lesson that you have learned in the past, where you have learned how that it is difficult to navigate away from a difficult situation if you go too fast. This is release, this is navigating away from choppy waters, this is going away from the chaos into the calm. And when it comes out in reverse, coupled together with your reverse Knight of Wands, I see like in the past, something has caused you to, it's like basically something that did happen has taught you how not to rush anything. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to allow your intuition to guide you. And it's okay to move at a sure and firm pace. I feel like you have graduated into the King of Swords. With that one sword that went through your eye, the bullseye, I see a very strong significance. That one sword that went through the bullseye is this Ace of Swords that you are divinely gifted with, the experience, the knowledge, the memory. And it's also the very sword that you're carrying in the King of Swords, where this is the one thing that you know has taught you how to walk your path a certain way. That would be your sort of like your guiding principle and compass. Spirit, could you please clarify Ace of Swords for us? I want to find out what is that thing. What is that? Oh. Okay, so interesting. You got the Devil and the Sun in reverse both. Oh, and Justice at the bottom. Okay, so you actually, these two came up. Reverse Devil, reverse Sun, and just I caught sight of Justice at the bottom. Clearly something was done. Someone did you dirty in the past. That's all I can say. It literally felt like someone did you dirty in the past. That is a very harsh lesson to learn. And yeah, karma is happening as we speak, so fret not. That you do not have to execute the karma yourself. Let me remind you. This is not the universe hinting to you that you need to do something. In fact, quite the contrary, do not do anything to disrupt your own road to success. Just go beyond your merry way. Do things with intuitive and passion, and you will see success. Sorry, something in my throat. I feel like they say celebration, fun, and enjoyment. I think they want you to remember that you are very well guided and that you have gotten shrewd. See, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, you have gotten shrewd over this experience. Something has taught you how to see between the lines, to see past maybe certain facade or deceitful character, right? Like I said, if you got the devil and the sun in reverse, it really feels like things were that there is this element of like happy but not happy, and insidious energy holding back the happiness. It somehow feels very much like so. That was something that you happen to experience in the past, and I'm sure if it's something like that for you, it would not be you will not readily let it go. All right, betrayal, yes, it's very, very painful. Deceitful people whom we trusted, of course, leaves a big scar in our memory. But what is life if not because of what we learned, right? I think this is very I think spirit is actually giving you sort of like the encouragement and reinforcement in faith to say that we know you, we got you, we remember what happened to you, don't worry, we're taking care of it. And you also remember what happened to you and use that as your guiding compass to in whatever you're doing right now, and you will be successful. Now, spirit, could you please give me clarity on the tower moment, please? What's the tower about? What is this tower about, spirit? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so they gave me the High Priestess, okay, and Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and King of Wands upright. I think the tower moment, I think what Spirit is trying to say is that, of course, life is always peppered with challenges in our way. With the kind of clarity and the kind of precision that you have right now in the way you operate because of whatever experience you have, it's a very useful tool for you to wield, a very useful sword for you to wield. Because when you are experiencing tower moment, you step into, because we're talking about wisdom here, the clarity that you're going to have is going to be part of the arsenal of wisdom that you accrue. And that makes you step into the High Priestess energy, where you then be able to more intuitively gauge what's right, what's wrong, what's black, what's white, what's obvious, what's not obvious, and navigate the mysterious void of, you know, basically the unknown. And the unknown, I'm talking about so many things in our life is unknown, right? Nothing is. There are sometimes we really have to navigate through very foggy, very fuzzy meanings in life, between relationships, between relationships at work, with people, whatsoever. And if this is a situation of, we're talking about a person in work or business or project, clearly there's also lots of navigating to do when it comes to people that you can trust or you cannot trust. But I think what Spirit is trying to say is, if you take that one knowledge you have that is able to help you, point you in the right direction, that strength, that clarity that you have as King of Swords, when moments like the Tower come, you are going to be able to step into this High Priestess energy and navigate what is the unknown. Even if you are in that area, you know, you don't have to worry about your pentacles not being secure. Okay? You are currently in a secure place, okay? Or at least you're working towards it. But I guess ultimately everybody will fall into the unfortunate vibration of feeling lack or insecurity the moment we're being challenged by somebody that wants to come and shake shit up for us, clearly. But Spirit is saying, do not fall into this energy. You will not need to, because you have the King of Wands in you. Okay, so the Wands energy clearly looks like something. So your baseline energy might be Wands. Okay, and I'm not going to talk about this too deeply in astrological factors, but Wands energy, probably in your charts, you have some fire sign. Maybe your ascending is fire sign. You have a little bit more fire in you because seeing just now that Spirit is saying you should not, you have in the past been Knight of Wands, but you learn that that is an energy that might not serve you so well because it puts you into a state of impulsiveness. So being fiery and all, okay, that's not all bad because you still have that fieriness in you. Let's not forget, Spirit is just saying now that you are in this Knight of Cups, whereby you're using your intuition to guide you, but your Knight of Cups is still led by the Eight of Wands, which is a fast-moving, fiery energy. So I think what Spirit is saying, you are simply acquiring more swords. You are having the King of Swords at right moment right now, where you have that clarity. That might be the new thing that you're adding to your arsenal of abilities, but baseline, you are still King of Wands. You still have your wand energy, so you will not fall short of comforts or material satisfactory and security. If any tower moment come, you will not be challenged. You still have your King of Wands energy, where you will know how to create new ideas and new revenues for yourself. I feel like this is a very reassuring look. You have good fortune. Exactly that. You have good fortune to boot. You are the beetle. You know, beetles are very resourceful insects and creatures. They, first of all, they're very resilient. They have a hard shell. Most of them, they have a proper exoskeleton, which is hard enough as a shell for them to protect themselves. And then they still fly from place to place. Most of them fly, some they don't, they crawl around. But whatever it is, beetles, a lot of them, they live underground and they use whatever resource they can get underground. Dung beetles use dung. A lot of beetles, they lay their eggs underground and the larvae grow underground until it's time for them to emerge. So they are very resourceful and they know where to find the good stuff. Okay, I don't know, but even if we were to rely on some okay, don't quote me on that, I might be wrong because I'm not. Okay, I won't go there because I don't want to deviate. All I want to say is that beetles are known in many cultures and country and geographical locations, that they are very resourceful, they are very hardy, and they are very abundant because they can reproduce with whatever resources they find. So I think with beetle here, it literally is the same energy as this King of... Actually, can I just say, it corresponds. It corresponds. I just saw it. This Fox card corresponds with your King of Swords. To be shrewd, to know and have the mental clarity to make right decisions. This beetle card, dang it. Okay, this beetle card corresponds with your King of Wands. To know where to find the right resources and to put together your abundance and good fortune. So I think Spirit is trying to remind you to stay on track with these capabilities that you have in you inherently and newly acquired capabilities. Now I'm going to get more guidance from Spirit through the Moonology Messages Oracle and see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, Spirit. Okay. You got the Moon Goddess Higher Power. Okay, I'm going to read it out from the book for you. The situation you're asking about may feel impossible, but you are magical and have celestial support. The goddess is on your side. whatever you're facing, she's bringing you healing, grace, and blessings. You're facing a soul challenge right now. You need to move through it to know how strong you are. Mere mortals often give up when they face tough challenges. But if you're reading this, you're not a mere mortal. You know that you're connected to higher power, including all the goddesses who are here for you. Tap into that power. That goddess is wise and wants to guide you. Connect by getting out in nature, under the moon, or through chanting or meditation, whatever way feels right to you. Which goddesses should you reach out to? That's entirely up to you. If you don't already have a favorite goddess, search online to see who you feel most drawn to. Whatever you're going through now, you don't need to handle it on your own. The goddess awaits you. Additional meanings for this card: connect to the divine, spend a month with the moon, ask for help. Don't do it alone now. Call in the goddess. About this symbol, it's so easy for us to act from our ego and think we can solve all our issues. However, there are higher powers just waiting for us to ask for help. They can even help you via these very oracle cards, so pay attention. Okay, this is all I have for you, and this is the message from Spirit to you today. I think before I say the round-up words, I think this higher power, Moon Goddess, it actually also appeared as the oracle card for part 1 of the previous week. Under those who's been seeing 1010. Yeah, if you want, you can go back and watch last week's Sunday's reading. Then I think that's 1010, and I think it's pile number 1 that got the same card. You might be the same person. You might be the one choosing pile 1 again today. And if this is you, I think Spirit is reinforcing the message for you. Of course, if not otherwise, it's something else. Okay, thank you for your time. If you find that today's message resonates for you, please leave it in the comment section below, and I would love to hear from you. Please follow, like, and subscribe for more of these messages to come. Also, this is a collective reading. If you want something more personal, you can find in the description box below my link for booking for a personal reading. And I'll see you at the next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is a reading for those who have chosen the significator card, Ace of Wands. Okay, let me pick your tea leaves now. Oh, wow. I have not read the details, but just the images on the tea leaves correspond so nicely with the image of Ace of Wands. Okay, your tea leaves, you got egg. It says, success assured with good plans and hard work. It feels very Easter. Let me tell you why. Because you got carrot, opportunity of windfall. And you have sun, happiness and well-being. Okay, do I even need to do your reading? Ace of Wands, you have egg, you have carrot, you have sun. Okay, maybe there is something that will happen in Easter for you in the coming year. I don't know. We are now stepping into, okay, in Singapore, there's no autumn, I just want to say. It's all summer all year round. So maybe you're in Singapore and this is for you because it's summer all year round, okay? But if you're in other countries and you're now in autumn season, maybe this is for you next spring. We'll see. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to pull cards from the traditional Rider-Waite deck to build and understand the situation at hand. Spirit, please give us your message and guidance for those who've chosen pile 2. What do you want to tell pile 2? Ugh. Oh. I feel there is a love reading happening here. I don't typically do love reading. One day I shall do some kind of love or twin flame soulmate related readings. But actually I haven't been targeting like the subject of love. I did not ask Spirit for it. But I think Spirit right now is trying to show me that there is the potential of love going on, or some kind of... So, you know, when we talk about love and emotional fulfillment, this could be beyond just romantic love. This might have to do with love of self, coming into harmony with your divine masculine and feminine energies. This could be coming into connection with your higher self. So we'll see. You have here Two of Swords. Strengths. The Lovers. Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups. And Page of Cups. So I feel like there might be the mix of a few energies here. One clear energy that's coming across to me with the and in correspondence with Ace of Wands and the tea leaves. I feel one at least a few of you are waiting to see the results and the fruits of your labor. You are putting in some kind of hard work and commitment. Clearly, you have been on something new. It could be a new relationship. Maybe you were dating someone and you have just gone committed with that person. So you are on that new journey to grow this relationship. And Spirit is saying success assured with good plans and hard work. I believe this hard work and success Spirit is referring to not necessarily means it's for money. It could be for money for some people, but I feel more in this sense, it's for some people who are developing a relationship. So again, this relationship could be a romantic one, because I do have the Lovers here. For some of you, this relationship could be you building a relationship with somebody who is like a soulmate. It could even be, okay, maybe you truly have met a twin flame. I'm not going to rule that out. So I will get clarifiers later. Let's not jump to conclusions. I see a slight twin flame energy here. But I also sense somebody coming into the divine connection with their own higher self. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see that. In fact, happiness and well-being really brings me that element of like a person being in full harmony with their inner self, full harmony with their higher self as well. The Lovers card always feels to me much, much more than just a man and a woman in a romantic love situation. When there is the angel there watching over them and the sun in the, in the halo of the angel, and it corresponds very nicely with the sun here. I feel very much like Spirit is saying you are divinely you are blessed and guided towards this union. And if it's union with someone, you're blessed and guided towards it. It's meant to be. If it's union with yourself and your higher self, you are also blessed and guided towards it. It's interesting to see this because Spirit is saying that I feel like Spirit is trying to say, Lord, logically speaking, you usually would think and choose using your logical mind. This is your, like in many ways, this is how you operate. You might be a person who think more than you feel, but you have decided to, it's like you shifted your angle. You might have alchemized that in other ways, and with your own sense of inner strength, you might have brought about the energy of this lovers card. Because you have here 10 of Swords. I see, and you know 10 of Swords, who's facing the 10 of Swords? Your Queen of Cups is actually looking at the 10 of Swords. I feel that you are the Queen of Cups. With this energy of Queen of Cups, your maturity, the kind of maturity the Queen has and the kind of nurturing energies that the Queen had is one whereby not only is she holding that cup of emotions and intuition in her hand, to, in a way, it's like her nurturing and governance for her own emotions. She understands herself. She knows where she is. But at the same time, she is the queen. She gives too. And the energy I feel is that she also, in the essence of knowing and understanding herself and loving herself, she also has learned how to love and give to others and care for others. It is a, I can care for you because I care for myself. I can love you because I love myself kind of energy. And I think this Queen facing the 10 of Swords is that you have had some past pains that you learn how to get over when you step into the Queen of Cups energy. You grew into the Queen through this experience. I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to say. There is something in the past though. It's not so much an energy that you're holding on to now. You are not like unable to let go of anything. But I think Spirit is trying to say you have grown. You have grown through the past pains that you experienced. You are now the Queen of Cups. And if because of the Queen of Cups, you are able to allow yourself to receive love and give love. Behind the Queen of Cups is the Page of Cups. And I feel this is because you are now in the Queen of Cups energy, you have, because you are no longer fighting, right? Not only are you able to love yourself, you are allowing yourself to love yourself and love others. That's why you are able to receive love. And interestingly, what I feel is that with the Lover's card here, somebody is giving you love. You are stepping into a place of allowing opportunities to be presented to you, allowing new hope and joy and growth to come into your life. You have the Ace of Wands as your significator card. It is a time of abundance. It's a time of new growth. It's a time of new opportunities and new success. Your hard work, which is transmuting this energy. This is you putting in the hard work. Okay? You in the strength, transmuting that difficult past memory and energy leads you to this and this. So Spirit, what do you want to tell them? If it's, I don't know, feels like Spirit is very encouraging today. In Power 1, you should go and see, I feel like in Power 1, they were also just sending a word of encouragement. It feels like for yours, it's also a word of encouragement. In fact, an even louder word of encouragement. Were you watching Power 1? If you were, let me know. Okay, Spirit, what is this Two of Swords? No, wait, let's get, what's Ace of Wands here? What's going on with Ace of Wands? What kind of energy is Ace of Wands are we talking about? Okay. Oh dear me. Okay, first of all, when Spirit gives you something twice, they are trying to say, yeah, it's about as clear cut as it gets. They gave me another Ace of Wands, okay? And they gave me, they gave me Six of Cups, which totally brings back this nostalgic, happy memories, pure love, pure bliss, innocent love kind of feeling. Could be somebody from the past that you know that has come back into your life, that is bringing you happiness and joy. And you got Six of Wands. Success and victory are beautiful cards here, and I think Spirit is drilling it in that, yeah, I'm patting you on the back, dear, for doing well, transmuting these heavy energies, and you are now stepping into an era where you can receive love. And it might be, if I'm correct, let me know. For some of you, somebody from your past or somebody you once knew, somebody that might have had, I'm really not sure, somebody you might have had some maybe friendship with, or you might have known each other for a while, has now come back into your life to give you happiness and fulfillment, or at least bringing back fond, good memories, because it is coupled with the Ace of Wands as well as the Six of Wands. It could be the very thing that is giving you that success, that happiness and well-being, right? You have the Sun card here with the happiness and well-being. And this is Spirit telling me what the Ace of Wands is about, okay? We haven't found out what the rest of the cards is about. Okay, I'm going to ask Spirit, what is this Two of Swords about? Spirit, please clarify for Two of Swords. What is this about? What is the Two of Swords energy referring to? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is Spirit saying in your Two of Swords, whereby if you're unable to see or navigate between a few choices, they might be pointing to some people in the midst of your social circle whom you do not connect with. Perhaps, well, as Queen of Cups, as the one who loves not only herself and nurtures not only her own feelings, but is also capable of caring about how others feel, and in a sense like a motherly energy, also providing emotional support for others. Spirit is saying, if you're unsure who in your group you can connect to or you do not connect to, it might be true that there are some in your group that might not come across as sincere. Your feelings aren't wrong though. Your feelings aren't wrong. You are on the right track if that's really how you feel. But do not let this energy get the better of you, because all is good and well still. Okay? And whatever that might be disbalanced will balance out eventually. So the Two of Swords does not feel very much like a challenging energy. Interestingly, Two of Swords what came after Two of Swords was actually the Strength card, okay? And the Strength card gives off a very strong, in many ways it's a kind of alchemy. You are, this Strength card, you see how she is very gently coaxing the lion to open its mouth, and then she puts her hand in, she puts her arm in. It's not a brute force kind of energy. It's alchemy. It's very graceful. It's done in a very graceful manner. It's in fact done slowly and carefully, with precision and with inner strength. So if she has fear, you know how they say animals have the instinct to tell whether you have fear. Before you even do anything, if you smell or reek of fear, because it does come out from our hormones if we are fearing, right? Our adrenaline does give out a certain smell. To animals who have acute senses of smell, they can tell. So if an animal smell how you are fearing and you're reeking of fear, okay, quite figuratively, they can pounce on you before you even make a move, right? So you see how she doesn't have to worry. She's just very gently coaxing the lion's mouth open. This kind of energy is graceful. Yeah, it's graceful. It also feels very motherly. It also feels very nurturing. And somehow it correlates with this sun energy where there's a child on a horse. Like how the harmonious relationship of human and beast, right? a human and an animal coming into contact. And you know how horses can be. Will you ever trust a baby, a child, to sit on a horse? Like no saddle, no reins. It's just mind-boggling if it does ever happen. Of course, there are some people who are born to know how, like, you know, some cultures, some tribes, they learn horseback riding since a very young age. I'm not going to say that there's nobody in this whole wide world that would ever ride a horse this way, but I'm saying by most normal context, you think about it, it's the harmony between what can be a very wild creature and an innocent human. And I think it's correlated here as well, where a human and a beast are at work together in such great harmony. I think Spirit is again reinforcing that your Two of Swords is not a moment to be afraid of. Your Two of Swords is simply you sometimes not being able to see clearly who might be true or who might not seem so true or sincere towards you. Or perhaps you just don't vibe with their energy, which is okay. You can just go to a better place where things balance out. You don't have to purposely force yourself into a group where you don't vibe with. You coming into the Queen of Cups is not only a maturity in your emotions and intuition, but also ultimately knowing where your boundaries are in terms of emotions, emotional boundaries. You're intuitively guided to know your emotional boundaries. Right. Spirit, can you tell us what the Lovers is? I want to know. Who, what, how. Please give us your guidance, Spirit. What is the Lovers card about? Oh. One more. Okay. Sorry. My neck just, I just did a crack. If you heard it, I apologize for the crudeness. Okay. Spirit is saying for the Lovers, I really feel this has a lot to do with loving yourself. I think for a good majority of you, this has got to do with loving yourself and through loving yourself, you are bringing in the energy of love towards you. Okay, so again, I still won't cut out that for those who are single and if you are attracting love, I think you will attract love the right way. And for those who are not single, like if you're already with someone and you desire love and you want to also attract love with the person you're with, develop your relationship, or if you are looking for soulmates in friends and things like that, I still think that with the energy that you're giving out, you will attract the right kind of love. Soul love. You have here the Empress, who is abundant, who is sitting on the throne. She is full of life and she's gifted with this beautiful dense forest and fields full of wheat. And she's wearing a gown full of flowers, wearing a crown of flowers as well. It literally is like the personification, no, a crown of stars. Yeah. She's like the personification of hope, happiness, joy, well-being, abundance, rest, nurture, motherly, all that beautiful energy. Spirit says, when you finally learn that it's time now, you can walk away from some things that no longer serves you. I think this corresponds very well with the previous clarification we got on Two of Swords, where they gave Three of Cups in reverse, which is some people you just don't vibe with. It's okay. It's okay that you don't vibe with some people. You can walk away and move to a better place. You will then learn how to step out of your shell, because you might be a little bit in your shell right now, or you're resting, not mingling with people, not wanting too much of going out there, because maybe some ideas or some behavior challenges you or trigger you, right? Let's not forget, you have to transmute your past pains in the Ten of Swords. Spirit is saying one day, whatever happiness that's being shown to you, see, you got your Four of Cups but in reverse. Whatever happiness and fulfillment that is being shown to you, it will become more obvious to you as you go. You might not see it now. And this is the answer to you for the Lovers. I think the Lovers is an energy that you are coming into. Whether it's somebody coming into your world, whether it's somebody you desire to bring into your energetic field, it's like Spirit saying is that you already have that energy going for you. Your frequency is getting there, right? You are vibrating right, because Queen of Cups and the Empress, all that. All you have to do is let go of some residual energies that you do not resonate with. Yeah, let go of it, and then it will give you more. It will give you more clarity on when you can step out and receive what is available for you out there with this. Okay? Because you remember, you have your Page of Cups that is sitting behind your Queen of Cups. Love is coming in. Happiness, love, affection is coming in. I think Spirit is preparing you to walk into your era of bright sunshine, your happy days. I think this reading here, if I were to sum it up from Spirit, is happy days are coming. I really think so. It feels nothing short of that. Like, happy days are coming. Love is in the air. You're abundant of hope energy. You're abundant with hope energy and love. You exude love. It's a very it's a very, like I say, I see carrot, I see egg, I don't know why, but I see Easter. Easter is still a long way to go if we're talking about next year. But I feel very much like this is still the element of sunshine and spring and summer. Even though for many of you, you have already stepped into autumn, I feel Spirit is trying to remind you that you bring the spring and the sunshine with you if you want to, if you choose to. So it's always a power that you have. You have walked into this era, your happy and sunshine era, right? Very much a word of encouragement. Okay, I'm going to get one card from the Moonology Messages Oracle and see what else Spirit has to tell you. Wow, even this card is so springtime, gosh. Watch for signs. What does it say? Follow the moon, watch for signs. Okay, we're gonna read it out from the book and see what it says. Okay. Sorry. All right. What is the universe telling you? It's important to learn how to read the signs coming your way. What signs are you being sent? Learning to read the signs is a big step along the spiritual path. They can come in the form of dreams, music, numbers, or patterns. Your life themes are signs of what is going on in your consciousness. There are signs around you and you need to see them. Alternatively, in the coming 24 hours, ask the universe for a concrete sign of some kind about your questions. For example, ask to see a rainbow or a pink unicorn or whatever feels right to you, and then keep your eyes peeled. There is your answer. This card can come up as a sign to change your behavior or your focus. Pay attention. The signs are everywhere. What are you seeing? This card can also be a gentle reminder to get back into healthy routines that will help your life to take over smoothly. Meditation will help you. Additional meanings for the card. The way someone does one thing is how they do everything. It's a theory. Open your eyes. Listen to your intuition. A spiritual self-care routine will help. Open up to divine guidance. Ask the universe for a rainbow as your sign and see if you get a double one. Then the universe is talking. Are you listening? Okay. Very beautiful. And I'm not sure if rainbow is your thing, but first of all, you already are. If you truly came to this reading because you have been seeing, Okay, if you came to this reading because you have been seeing 222 or 2222, and also if you are picking pile 2 because you are simply taking you're taking 2 as a synchronistic number that Spirit is trying to send you a sign. I think this is as concise as it gets. This is a sign that Spirit is really speaking to you, is trying to send you words of encouragement, is trying to help you gain ground and footing in what you are doing, to understand that you have transmuted certain energies to take yourself into a better place. If you are using your intuition as your guidance and you are doing self-care routines to take care of yourself, you're on the right track. So it's a time to receive love. It's a time of abundance and joy and happiness for you. So you should enjoy. All right. So this is all I have for you, and this is the message for you today. If you want to share anything in the comment section, I would love to hear from you. This is a general reading. If you want something more personal, you can find in the description box below my link for you to book a personal reading with me. Please also like, follow, and subscribe if you want to receive more of this sort of videos in the future. And thank you for your time. I'll see you at the next one. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the significator card, Father of Wands, which is this cobra with a wand and the lightning in the back and some what look like rain. In the traditional deck, Father of Wands is King of Wands. So we're going to see what your tea leaves are. I'll be picking tea leaves for you. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. You have Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Show strength and fortitude. You have Lobster, a financial path. So for some of you, this might be financially related. And you have Kite, vacation. Are you going for a holiday? Maybe you are. I'm not sure. So we'll find out. I'm going to be taking cards from the traditional Rider-Waite deck to build the understanding of your situation or story. Okay, Spirit, please guide us and tell us what message you have for pile number 3. What's the situation for pile number 3? What do you want to tell us? Oh, okay. Okay, it's almost as though the cards they gave me in tarot, it's like direct correspondence of the tea leaf cards. Okay, just let me get this in order. Right. Okay. You have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. And the World. Alright, so just maybe some of you are indeed let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so your significator card being Father of Wands. If I were to think of it from the traditional Rider-Waite perspective, yes, King of Wands, it means that you might be innovative, you might have some new ideas, you might want to go on some new journey. You might want to set out to discover something new. You might be very brave and like, even though you have a kingdom like the king, you might want to conquer new places from the King of Wands perspective. It feels like that, you know, if we were to think about it from a traditional perspective. But if we are looking at this, what I'm sensing from this imagery is you know, I'm not sure if I am right, but I have watched this in quite a few documentaries and I understand this to some extent. Snakes, they do enjoy a good rainstorm. Something about rain bring the snakes out. Now, if you are an expert in snakes or cobras or whatever knowledge you have and I'm wrong, please let me know. I will be happy to hear about it. It's okay. It's just that I'm basing out of my memory of something I read or watched. And I can't help but constantly feel that snakes are fond of a good rain or storm. Anyways, just want to say that in this image, I do not feel like the snake is afraid of the lightning, nor is it afraid of the storm. If anything, I felt like the snake is bold and emboldened by the lightning and the storm. Somehow I felt like the snake is looking upwards and I don't know, but it's basically just not coiled in a pile, you know, and hiding in a hole. It's emboldened. It's looking towards something and going somewhere. And sticking out its tongue. So let's not forget, when a snake sticks out its tongue is to sense and smell. That's their way of navigating. It feels like your way of navigating, like the snake, the cobra here, to navigate your way to see if the coast is clear and if the weather is good to go somewhere. Definitely, I do sense the energy of the King of Wands wanting to set out somewhere and go somewhere, looking forward to trying something new perhaps, looking forward for new opportunities. Maybe when the rain comes, some creatures are crawling around and maybe that gives the snake more opportunities to get its food. So again, if I'm correct or wrong, you can always put it in the comment section and share with me. I'm always happy to hear new information that, you know, like encyclopedic information that can like teach me more things. I would love to learn. Okay, you're in a financial pinch, as the lobster says that in your tea leaf cards. I don't think this card, I think this card, oh boy, the reverse Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles quite literally says that, quite literally puts it that you are in a situation where you are worried about your finances. Maybe, okay, for some of you, through some spending, you might have put yourself in a situation where now you have to be more prudent. You might have overspent, so the money situation is feeling a bit tight. Thereby, you are in a bit of a holdback now. You have what you have. You are not all lost yet, but you are holding back a little. I think this is definitely the energy of conservation. Being secure with what you have still, not like I said, you're not in Five of Pentacles yet. You're not lacking. You're not destitute. You're not, excuse me. You're not so much in the energy of I'm left out in the cold. But if I'm not wrong, you might have overspent. You might have been a slightly bit frivolous or unwise with your money for a while. Okay. And now you are in conservation mode. Now, I think you are borderline conflicted with whether to go forward and do something without hesitation, or to use your intuition and go slow. You see the two knights, they are not facing each other, they are actually opposing each other. And so I feel very much like there is an opposition. Well, you have a card here that says do not back down for opposition, show strength and fortitude. I'm not sure if spirit is referring to you opposing yourself, but I feel like if it's not yourself and if it's someone else, perhaps somebody might be trying to convince you to go for it, and somebody might be trying to convince you to take it slow. However, I feel strongly that this is just you. All these energies, I feel strongly, is just you. You are in between a choice of whether to go or not to go, whether to be led by your head or led by your heart, because the Knight of Swords is very led by the head. It's like, okay, I am rationalizing, I have an idea, this is it, I'm going for it. That's Knight of Swords, you know? Like, this is the answer to my problem, this is the formula of how things get done, and you have logically the answer and you're just going for it. That's your Knight of Swords. But then your heart is saying no, but I think intuitively my gut feeling is telling me this is this and that we should not do this, we should not do that, or it might be better to do this and that because it involves other people. And then that's you in your Knight of Cups energy. Ultimately, you have the World card here. The World card feels very much like spirit. Every time I see the World card, I hear the most predominant message from spirit, which is whether you step through is up to you. Whether you step through this portal is up to you. But the portal is being opened up for you. That's what I hear. It might just be me. It might just be as simple as spirit saying that you have to take a vacation. You have to take a break or a vacation away from something in order to make a better choice. Or you are hoping to make a choice good enough for you to take this vacation. Okay, I'm going to get some clarifiers. Spirit, could you clarify for us the reverse Queen of Pentacles, please? I've been getting this a lot recently. In fact, in last week, I got the same where somebody got reverse. One of the pile got reverse. Oh, yeah. Yep. Definitely, Queen of Pentacles is a situation that you might have landed yourself into where whatever finances you used to have has been destabilized. Maybe you overspent, maybe you invested somewhere and then it went a bit awry, or returns are not coming in. You know what? Reverse Four of Wands came out. Clearly something got destabilized and you're hoping to bring back the stability. You're hoping to regain the stability. Maybe it's simply overspending into some savings as well. And of course, you are hoping to go back into King of Pentacles. It might be just that you were in King of Pentacles and you brought yourself down to Queen of Pentacles. Like, from having a lot and a lot of resources of however you may choose to use it, you might have gone into reverse Queen of Pentacles where you might have overspent or spent on somewhere that was not intuitively guided or not the best, fetching the best outcome, and then you got yourself into a situation where now you feel a bit crunched, you know, financially. Below the deck is actually the Tower. So yeah, clearly something shook your world up in terms of your finances. Not a good feeling, I get it, but yes, you actually have King of Pentacles as well in here. I think what Spirit is trying to say is that when you were, or at least your desire is to get back to King of Pentacles, that's where your stability is and that's where you want to go back to. Spirit, can you show us clarity for this Knight of Swords and Knight of Cups? What is it all about? Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, I kid you not, I really feel this has a lot to do with somebody deciding whether to spend on a vacation. Is somebody going on a vacation with you and you're supposed to spend on a vacation? I'm not sure. If it is, maybe you can tell me. Maybe this is about you having to buy a vacation for yourself and someone. Or maybe just to buy a vacation for yourself. I really don't know because you remember I was saying your Knight of Swords and your Knight of Cups are not facing each other. They're walking away. So they are clearly some kind of opposition, some kind of oppositing energy that's at work here. Might be you and someone, might be just you yourself having that conflict. And in clarity, Spirit gave me Six of Pentacles. It is you give and you get kind of reciprocal energy. So it might be that you have to return the favor of something to bring someone overseas on a holiday, or it might just be you feeling like I have put in hard work and I work hard to earn my money. I got my bonus, let's say. This could literally be just you yourself feeling I need to pay myself some holiday because I worked super hard last year. I earned my bonus. So I very badly want to cash that in as a form of a vacation. It's a give and get kind of energy. It's a how much you put in and how much you get back kind of energy. That you see he's giving money on one side and then he's got a scale on the other. Like it feels almost like if I give out this much, I need to weigh my odds to see how much I have left before I decide to give more. I just solely sense that you might be in a place. Look, you are calculating how much you have. You are being calculative with yourself even. If you are not being calculative with someone, you might be calculative with yourself. But at the same time, the reason why you're being calculative and you're being and not calculative in a bad way, don't get me wrong. It's like you have to become prudent again. Right? And you also start to feel the pinch of like, yeah, quite literally feeling the pinch of like, I put in the work. Don't I deserve some returns kind of energy? It's coupled with a reverse Nine of Pentacles. So I really, really think that Pentacles heavy, by the way, this read Pentacles heavy, and it's a lot about money. So I really think if this is your situation, you might have you're probably going through a time where you don't feel as independent financially and safe and secure as you wish to be. And you're really hoping that some returns will come back to you, will reward you. And that's why you are having these two split energies of the Knight of Swords or Knight of Cups. Like, do I go for something or do I hold back and take my time to slowly process it? Again, this really might be you weighing the odds out on taking a vacation. Spirit, can you please clarify the world here, please? Oh, that's a lot. One card, please, Spirit. Oh. Spirit. One card, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I'm not going to fully attribute the World card as you traveling. Maybe the travel thing is still there. I'm not saying it's off the table, but I think the World card Spirit is trying to say that there is a portal waiting for you to step through. And let's just say that if you're worried about your finances, about things not coming in, the Wheel of Fortune is here for you. Now, how you choose to turn it is up to you. I always tell my people when I read for them, Wheel of Fortune upright or reverse, don't take it too seriously. I think it is always a way for you to assess how you're turning it, whether you're turning it, what your choices might be causing for you to turn or not turn this wheel. Now, I'm going to get one more card just to clarify. Why Wheel of Fortune, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune and the World. What is this all about? Okay. Yeah, Spirit says, just don't forget what satisfies you. Just don't forget what fills your cup. Right? Upright is having Ace of Cups, knowing what fills your cup. When this comes out, I believe Spirit is saying you need to be guided by remembering what fills your cup. What gives you purpose? What gives you joy? I think it's a very sound advice. I don't think you're going through something that is so major that is like, I don't feel like you are in some kind of karmic peril here where Spirit is sending you major warning signs, but rather I think your happiness and your sort of like a work-life balance, fulfillment is at discussion here. And Spirit is saying maybe just think about the way you work your finances. Maybe, just maybe, you might have overspent on something. You might be feeling a little bit pinchy with your money. Okay, not a good situation to be in. But let's not forget, at the end of the day, when we make money, what is the money for? The money is also for us to enjoy and to bring purpose into our lives. The money is not just going to accumulate itself into a pile of gold and then we don't take it with us when we go. Finally, in this life, we also need to enjoy. We also need to do things that fulfill us. So as long as it's okay and you remain prudent, maybe get back your money and savings. But always remember, whether you want to be happy in life, it's up to you. And whether you want to try new things, it all comes down to allowing that sense of satisfaction to show you the meaning of life. I think I'll just take one more card to see if Spirit has anything to say about the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, is there anything else? Yeah. This Spirit is saying your Wheel of Fortune turns when your energies are flowing. And how best to have your energy flowing than to regain your sense of fulfillment and purpose. And I did ask one more round, right? That what is the whole Wheel of Fortune thing about? And they show me family, satisfaction, stability, joy, harmony, all that in this one card, Four of Wands. To regain the stability, to have that stability. Okay. I think this is what Spirit wants to say. I'm going to draw from the Moonology Messages Oracle to see what else and what guidance Spirit has for you. Accept help. Right. Let's see. Let's see what the book says. Accept help. Right. Have you been trying to do everything by yourself? This isn't the answer to your current dilemma. You need to make a softer, possibly more collaborative approach. Maybe you have been too tough on yourself. Or on someone else. This card comes up when the energies are harsh. Being independent is a great thing, but sometimes we just refuse other people's help for all the wrong reasons. Make sure you're not guilty of this right now. There is a sense that you need to accept someone else's help in order to get your job done or to get where you want to go. Maybe you just need to ask someone for their advice. Find someone who you know will have a gentle response. In the yin and yang paradigm, Yin is very soft, like the moon. This isn't the time to push forward unrelentingly, but rather to see how often you can soften in a situation for a solution. If you have been trying to drive something on or convince someone of something, take this card as a sign to proceed more gently. Additional meanings: someone wants to help you. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Don't be stubborn. Your ego may be in your way. Bring out your softer side. The famous yin-yang symbol describes how seemingly opposite forces may actually work together. It represents the interconnectedness of all life everywhere. Oh yeah, I think this is definitely answering a lot of how I'm feeling the opposing energies here. It definitely is. It feels very much like there's a strong opposing energy, and you need to work through that energy. And if somebody is here willing to talk to you and help you through it, I think Spirit is guiding you to accept that help. Okay, so this is all I have for you today, and this is a message from Spirit to you. Please leave comments in the comment section. I'll be very happy to hear from you, any details at all. Please like, follow, and subscribe to this video and my channel so you can have more in the future. This is a personal... What's wrong with me? This is a general reading, and if you want something personal, please go to the description box below to find the link to book me for a personal reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye!